It's Championship Saturday here in the MIAA, and we will get started with the B Conference Final. It's Pallotti and St. Paul's competing for the trophy. So the Fisher Bros are back deep. Austin Daniel gets us going with a low kick here. It's going to roll into the hands of Kamal Fisher. And Kamal Fisher is going to take off up the middle, running through tacklers and across the 50-yard line. A great start here for Pallotti. A flag, however, is down. This linebacking group is also very talented. Brookings is going to drop back to pass for the first time. Pressure comes. Brookings takes off down the far side at the 10 and out at around the 3. A big run there for Xavier Brookings. St. Paul's fans making some noise. Handoff goes to Bodie. He looks to follow his blockers. He lost the football, but it will be Pallotti who jump on it. This is a big-time play. Ball is at the 5. It's third down and goal here for Pallotti. Jumbo package trying to get St. Paul's to jump. Handoff goes to Bodie, and he is swallowed up. St. Paul's with a big-time stop. Fourth down and goal. Pallotti need 5. St. Paul's want to stop. Brookings will look to pass. Near side, it's incomplete. He was looking for Kamal Fisher.
Field position, but if you're a Pallotti fan, you love this.
Howdy Calhoun just gets the punt away to Kareem Fisher. Oh, it took a touch off his leg. That's going to be St. Paul's ball. Justice Lasser fell on it, and it's a miscue from the B Conference's best player that sets up the Crusaders.
Yeah, that's one he's going to want back. Thought he might should have tried to call for a fair catch there. You see it, ball just hits the leg. St. Paul's coverage unit all over it.
Right, you're kind of in no man's land here. There's St. Paul's. You might think about going for it here, especially if you can get a short gain. Handoff is fake. That's Livingston over to the far side. His pass is going to be caught for a first down. Just past the sticks, there's Jackson Angelou Bartlett. So the quarterback of the season throws to St. Paul's quarterback last week. Lots of options here. Wide for Livingston. He's going to take the snap. Pressure comes. He throws it over the middle, and that's going to be caught. What a play by Aiden Gilmer. Just his third catch of the year as he goes up and gets it. St. Paul's looking to take the lead here with 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Handoff is going to go to Blue. Up the middle, and in is Landon Blue. St. Paul's strike first in the title game. So after the muffed punt, St. Paul's capitalized with 7 on the board.
And a nice long drive for that 7. Get another look at this touchdown here. Again, it's the big boy setting that up, that blocking. All Blue has to do is essentially walk in for it. It's not going to get much easier than that throughout this game. And a good start for this St. Paul's offense after being down deep in their own territory.
Third down and 7 here for the Panthers. Trying not to fall behind early to St. Paul's, who have won 9 games in a row. Handoff is going to go here to Mason Glasgow, and he's awfully close. A powerful run is enough to move the chains. Not Mason Glasgow is the back here again. Fisher brothers are outside. Brookings is going to fire near side. It's knocked away. Great play by Will Cole. Got to turn it into points. Let's see if they can move the chains here. Brookings takes the snap. He's going to look for the end zone. He wants Fisher, and he almost found him.
Ooh, ho, ho, ho.
Fourth down and 9. Pallotti are 0 for 1 on fourth down tonight. They would love to convert this and keep this drive alive. Brookings is going to take the snap. He's going to look near side for Fisher, who couldn't hang on, but there is the flag.
That one's going to get called every time at the top of your
Fourth down
screen.
here coming up. It's a trick play, and it's swallowed up. There's Lamar West in the backfield to drag down Brady and give St. Paul's their second red zone stop of the day.
Coming off that big momentum penalty, I am shocked Pallotti ran it there against this St. Paul's D line.
Livingston dropping back to pass again. Pressure coming again. It's thrown up, and this time it is not dropped by Graham. He's got a pick. It's a big play for Pallotti.
It started off with the D-line, putting the rush on Livingston. Livingston trying to avoid a safety, just throws it up for grabs. Zion Graham making the play, the senior DB.
Second time number 9 had a chance on this drive. He will not let it go to waste. Brookings, putting a man in motion. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw a jump ball for Fisher, who's got it in the end zone. And the flag.
That might be coming back. As Fisher had a little bit of a push off there.
You're right. Brookings, he's going to drop back, fire it deep again, and it's intercepted. Andrew Cooper, and he's got room to run. Cooper is across the 30. They're trading interceptions here in Severn. 2 backs here for St. Paul's. It's West and Landon Blue. Alex is going to keep it. He's going to fire it downfield, and climbing the ladder is Cooper, but he did not hang on.
But also Fisher had that miscue on the last punt return. He'll want that back.
Punt nearly blocked. Fisher with some room. Can he make some men miss? He goes to the near side and is dragged down by his laces. A great tackle there by Barganski, and now a whistle and a flag.
The Barganski.
And that's going to go against Pallotti.
Interesting. We'll see at the replay.
Oh, it's for that hit
call
there
that
late.
Block in the back, yep.
Drop it back here is Brookings. He's going to fire downfield. He wants Fisher. It's intercepted. What a play by Laster. He takes it away. The second pick here for the Crusaders. We've hit the 2-minute mark. Livingston. He's going to look near side. It's caught by Angelou Bartlett. And Bartlett is going to roll out of bounds just past the 40. A huge play on 3rd down for the Crusaders. Livingston looking to throw again. Now he's going to try to run. He's going to loft it down the field. Oh, what a catch by Cooper.
Ooh.
Through 2 defenders. The big fella goes and gets it. There's a reason why he's the top guy for St. Paul's.
When you have a guy that's that big and has that good of hands, you can make dangerous throws like that. The definition of a 50-50 ball, really a 40-60 ball.
St. Paul's need 4 yards. Livingston trying to find it. Looks deep. Downfield. Tipped up and intercepted by Fisher. Kareem Fisher with a big play for Pallotti. And he's going to be dragged down at around the 5.
Yeah, especially after some of the miscues in the end of the first half. Getting a big stop here on defense would be huge.
Livingston fires far side. It's caught by West. He's got a first down and more. Cuts it back inside, and he is across the 40. A huge play on 3rd down. Bryson Clark is in there along with Angelo Bartlett and Blue. Livingston going to pick one of them here. If not, he's got to run, and he will take off. Livingston showing his speed as he gets across the 35-yard line. This kid, he's a real athlete. He's an outfielder. He's headed to Maryland to play for the Dirty Turf. St. Paul's keeping the offense out there. They need about half a yard to keep this drive going.
I'd keep it on the ground here with West.
That's exactly what they do. And West has a first down and more. West breaks tackles, gets a block, and scores for St. Paul's. What a block downfield by Bryson Clark to free him. And it's 13-0 Crusaders.
It was that block by Clark, as you mentioned, Tyler, that set that all up.
It was 4th and an inch, and he got a mile. His 10th total touchdown this year, and the extra point is good. It's 14-0 St. Paul's. Let's take another look.
Again, West is having that first down regardless, but it's the block by Clark to open up just that little bit of a lane for West to finish that off in the end zone.
St. Paul's making noise. Brookings drops back. He's going to look to throw far side, and Kareem Fisher's got it to move the chains. Finally, a big play for number 1. 3rd down and 8 here for the Panthers. Firing over the far side is Brookings. His pass is going to be caught by Bodie, who's going to move the chains. Now they've got it at the 27th after the penalty and the nice tackle. Brookings looking for anybody to get open. Now he's going to fire it. Intercepted! Stepping in front was Vargansky, and he's going to take it across the 40. Third pick of the game for St. Paul's. Nice snap, but Howdy Calhoun gets it away. It takes a bounce, and this time Fisher's going to leave it, and that's going to roll all the way down to the 3. What a punt for Howdy Calhoun, throwing a dart, and Pallotti's all the way backed up. Really cost Pallotti.
The first order of business for Pallotti is getting out of this deep territory, but going up against the St. Paul's D-line, it's going to be tough.
It's going to be a handoff here to the fullback, and it's a great run to get a little bit of room. Oh, excuse me, that's an offensive lineman. That's Christian McClear Irons. That's his third run of the year. Have 5 yards and a touchdown coming in. And big number 78 pushing the pile, and that's one way to get out of the shadow of your own end zone.
It's a creative way to do that at that.
There is
he's
big
in the
number
backfield
78.
again.
Yeah. Look out when the train's coming down the tracks. They give it to him again. And look at him rumble. Impossible to bring him down. He's got a first down.
That's huge.
How do you stop this guy? Look out for McClear Irons. The big fella is in the backfield here again. Pallotti need a yard. McClear Irons gets it. The push from behind. He leans forward. He has the first down. Brookings takes the snap, fires far side, pass is caught. And with more is Fisher pushed out of bounds after he gets enough to move the chains. Well, the clock is stopped, but you cannot have a delay of game. They need 7 yards. Brookings fires far side, pass is caught, and that's going to be enough for a first down. Mason Glasgow dives to move the chains. 14-0 lead for St. Paul's. Pallotti with the ball driving. Brookings dropping back. He's going to look for the home run. Once Kamal Fisher, and it's just out of reach for number 12. St. Paul's fans making noise. They'd love a third down stop. Pallotti needs 10 yards. Number 10, Brookings, dances around, and he is swallowed up. It's a big-time sack for Bobby Cunningham, and it's 4th down and long. 4th and 13. Huge play here in the B Conference Championship game. Brookings drops back. Pressure comes. Brookings is going to look to keep it. Cuts inside. He got pulled down. Is that a horse collar? Refs are going to say no. That's a stop for St. Paul's.
Interesting call there. First, how about this St. Paul's D-line?
Ooh, that is a horse collar.
Ooh.
That's
an interesting no call. You see the refs discussing it. Everyone in the stadium is getting a look at this replay.
That's brutal for Pallotti. 3rd down and 10. Huge opportunity here for Pallotti to get a stop. Livingston keeps it, fires, pass is knocked away, but a flag comes in. And that's going to be on Pallotti. That's going to move the chains. St. Paul's need 3 yards to keep this drive moving. Handoff goes to West. He is swallowed up, and Pallotti get their stop.
Onside kick.
Yeah, Pallotti's got 2 timeouts and 3:09. Punt gets away. Kareem Fisher dropped it again, and St. Paul's have it. And Fisher has muffed his 2nd punt of the ball game, and that should just about do it.
That's tough. You're Kareem Fisher. You've had such a good year. The do-it-all guy for this Pallotti team. That's a tough way to finish.
Kareem Fisher had
just got away from
50-plus punt return yards, over 300 kick return yards. over 1,000 receiving yards. This guy was everywhere all year long, and there's a reason why. Neil Keenan said he is as good as it gets in the B Conference. But
That's
a second
tough one.
muff punt and a touchdown wiped off the board for a pass interference penalty. It just has not been number one's day. Final snap of this game. Brookings dancing around, still looking downfield. He's just going to fire it to the end zone, and it's incomplete. St. Paul's are MIAA B Conference champions for the first time since 2013. St. Paul's are ready to receive their trophy. So the captains will collect the plaque, and they will lift it high. That's Johnny Miles holding it in his hands as St. Paul's are the first champions of the day.